uncharacteristic at times from the boys up there?
Yeah, I think the way we defended was that exact point. Didn't look like the way we defended it, particularly in the way we tackled. I thought we tackled really well this year. We put a lot of time into working together in that area, and I just thought we completely lost the ruck. I thought they blew us away. They ran so hard, and off the back of some poor discipline, I thought we lost our way defensively, and their momentum was just so fierce, and we weren't calm enough to get together and slow it down tonight. And they're a good side, particularly when they got so much momentum, and off the back of it, they've got good players who can pull you apart, and they did that well.
How do you use that? This first 20 minutes, you're really knocking on the door, you've got the try, you
Yep.
look at the second one. Wayne, as the pass picked off, they get a penalty, and from there it was kind of different to the whole game, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's definitely moments like that can hurt, but we want to be that team when those moments don't go our way, that we find a way to get back in the fight, slow it down, get the momentum back. I mean, that we work so hard and talk a lot about it. It's because you just you can't have a poor attitude around errors and when things don't go your way. And we'll work on that. There's not a lot technically this week. We've got to work on our attitude defensively and wanting to do it together. And it's a 6-day turnaround, so the boys are going to get to play soon and make it right, which is really cool. And because I know the boys are really disappointed in them with the way they went tonight.
Well, we no doubt at half time you would have tried to reset the boys.
Yep.
And they come out and within minutes slumps.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Lomax is crossing for a try.
Yeah, so the problem for me, and that said, it was a great kick and a great contest, but they got an opportunity to put an attacking kick in because they just rolled us down the field. So if you have a great defensive set, it's going to be a long kick and an easy transition for us, but it was a hard transition, and Lomax we knew was a threat in the air all week. We spoke about it, and yeah, we just gave them in the first set an attacking kick, and that straight away, I thought that summed up our defence tonight.
Andrew, sometimes coaches can sort of sense if the team's a little bit flat. You had such a grueling game last week.
Yep.
Do you feel like that was coming out a little bit tonight?
No, not in our attitude, the way we prepared. I mean, the only thing I can say is off the back of some hard footy we've had, that maybe it was due, but not in their preparation or the way they acted. We put out a lot of measures to make sure they were physically ready for this game mentally. We had a good time when we travelled, enjoyed each other's company. They trained well this week. We obviously can't do much on a 6-day turnaround, but I think the Dragons had a 5-day turnaround, so there's no excuses there. But we've had 3 or 4 hard games in a row, so maybe it could have been coming, but I certainly didn't see any signs of it this week in our preparation.
So how were the Dragons through the middle? Like, they got a bit of an underrated pack, and it seemed like they were, as Andrew said, really fierce in the middle tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said before, they ran so hard all night long, and I thought to start the game we had some really good moments to defending that, and we got ourselves a few opportunities down there and through our defence, but I think they just did it for longer tonight, and we I guess stopped working well together and lost that physical battle through the longer the game went. So they've got players who run hard, and they've got players who can pull teams apart off the back of it, so can't afford to give a team like that much momentum.
Andrew, I know you spoke about little lapses in concentration, like Roger touching the ball with that short drop, but I know the score line was probably a little bit out of reach at that time, but again, that just shows sometimes that concentration can waver a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think to be fair to Rog, there was a lot more before that too. We were offside, we couldn't get back with the ref, or we were going early. A couple of times we even got away with it. The ref called us out and they just ran straight where we were offside and ran straight through a hole. And then we had hands in the play of the ball. We had a poor tackle for a leg up out of their own end. So yeah, the Roger one's one, but there was plenty too that went with it. That's just one example, I think. And in the first half, I think we had 3 or 4 of them in a row, and we've got to react better though to it. We've got to have a better attitude to those things. We're not going to be perfect, but every coach wants a team that can limit discipline errors and concentration, but they also want a team that can stand up and fight through those periods, and I didn't think we did that the way we wanted to.
I know you probably want to chat mostly about the game tonight, but I had a chance to ask you about James Harris yet.
Yep.
Like, it's huge news for the club. What's your initial reaction to it throughout the week?
Oh, we're obviously excited about it. Whenever you sign a player, any player to your club, you obviously want them to come to your place, and you're excited by it. So we are. He's a great player, but we also that's next year. When you do recruitment for the future, you want to lock it away and move on quick. And obviously, he's a great player, but we've got great players here right now that we want to do something this year, and we want to move on and focus on that. It wasn't a distraction for us this week. Thought the boys handled it really well. But yeah, it's exciting, but we want to do something this year and get going with our game. Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks, guys.